This week I'm here with Kaleb Coleman, a junior linebacker, as we get ready to face West Al next week. So to start off, let's talk about last week in Missouri. The defense on both sides of the ball was very strong, but the Choctaw defense held the Bearcats to not a single offensive touchdown in the first half. How did you make that happen?
Right, well, I think we just all played really well together. Big thing was being out there and stopping that quarterback. He was we knew coming in, he was a very mobile quarterback, and we had to keep him contained in the pocket and try to make him beat us with his arm, much less his legs. And so I think we did a great job of keeping him in the pocket and keeping him contained and not allowing him to get out and beat us with his feet as much.
And what's the communication like between all of the defensive players? Because you work really well together, so talk about that communication.
Certainly, our communication is I would say, it's the best part of how we play together. We communicate well before each play. You'll hear us out there yelling at one another. Making sure everybody has the call, making sure everybody knows where they're going, and making sure that everybody can be in the right spot pre-snap, which is one of the most important things to get lined up correctly. If you're not lined up correctly, then you're going to have a busted play. And so we definitely communicate well, and just spitting information back and forth to each other, and just making sure everybody knows what to do pre-snap.
And this is your fourth year at MC, so how have you seen the team improve over these last few years, especially the defense?
Right. Certainly the team all together as a whole has for sure gotten much bigger and faster and stronger, and I think that comes with starting out 4 years ago, being our first year in Division II, and just growing each year, getting more players on scholarship, and definitely working with Coach Shue, all the players getting to work with Coach Shoemaker, our strength coach, and just getting everybody bigger, faster, and stronger, and defensive-wise, certainly much bigger and faster, and not even as much that as just more knowledge of the defense and grasp of the plays and how to run the plays and what to do while we're in there.
Now in 2015, you missed the entire season because of an injury. Walk me through that and the steps you took to come back to the team.
Right. Well, that was a tough time. Certainly going into that year, that was my sophomore season, and I was really excited. Getting to play, getting ready for our first home game, and right before the first game of the year, we had a little scrimmage, and I quarterback was rolling out, and I chased him, and something happened, and rolled my ankle really good and tore some ligaments in there, and just the rehab process was I'd never had anything like that before, so it took some getting used to, and I wanted to just get out there and start running again after the surgery, but it just took time, and definitely made me miss that year for sure. I was wanting to be out there with the guys.
But you have definitely made a comeback because now you lead the team in tackles. So how have you seen any improvements in yourself over the past couple?
Certainly, just knowing where to be. A lot of it comes with. I feel like I've gotten a lot better with pre-snap reads, and another thing is communication with the guys. If I didn't have the guys to the left and right of me, it wouldn't be nothing. There wouldn't be nothing to the play. So certainly, communication is a big part where I think I've grown, and also knowing where to be pre-snap and being able to read the offense and know what plays they run out of certain formations.
Now, your brother used to play for Mississippi College. Tell me what that was like having a big brother on the team.
Well, when my brother played here, he played here in 2004 to 2008, and so I always remember coming up here and watching. We watched all the home games, and it was really fun getting to watch my brother. Of course, being the younger brother, he was my biggest fan, and I looked up to him extremely. It was just I'll always remember it because I was young, and so I guess I was around like 10 at the time, and so coming up here was one of the funnest things because we would get out of school on Friday, and then we'd get in the car and come up here and get to hang out with my brother who I always loved to hang out with. So it was definitely a fun time, and just watching him play, and he was a very talented receiver here for MC. So.
Now, I also hear that your nickname is Beef. Where did that come from?
Well, I've had that nickname probably for 15 years. My nickname came from, I live on a farm back home, so and when I got into 8th grade and started playing school ball, I guess it just came out because I was always a little bit bigger and I was kind of chunky when I was small. So I think it came about from my brothers as a jab at me, but it just kind of stuck and it carried over into high school and then college, and so now we're here.
Well, this weekend we face West Alabama. It's our first conference game. What has the defense learned this week during practice on how to take on that West Al offense?
Certainly, I think the biggest thing we've got to do is be strong in the passing game. I think they average right now right at 350 yards passing a game, and so that's one of our biggest keys is being able to stop the quarterback and the receivers. They've got some really talented wide receivers. So I think that's our main thing is stopping that and also stopping the run as well. But we're keying in on that pass and trying to get them to. If we can get them out of their element a little bit, I think we'll have an advantage over them.
Well, good luck this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.